All right, thanks, guys. We improved to 18-9 yesterday in our last 27 crowd pleaser teaser tier package plays on patreon.com/Brock page. Good for 67% during that span of picks. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about that in just a moment. But before we do that, let's go ahead and take a look at our first match of the day. And it's going to be in the International Setka Cup Table Tennis League. And we're going to start with Kornienko taking on Anatole Leftshin in a 1:30 p.m. Eastern showdown. Leftshin has been red hot as of late, winning 6 out of his last 7. He's also shut out his opponent in 2 out of his last 3 victories. Kornienko, on the other side, playing some of the worst table tennis of his career, losing his last 6 straight and being shut out in 4 out of those 6 defeats. Can't back the corn dog in this spot here. Give me Anatole Leftshin winning that one outright for some money line cash. And before we go ahead and move on, just want to take a quick timeout and welcome you to the show. Got some lines and personalines out for Friday's International Setka Cup Table Tennis action. Happy Friday to you. The weekend is finally here. Now, before we go ahead and move on with the program, I just want to quickly remind you to check me out on my website at patreon.com/Brock page, where once again we improved to 18-9 yesterday in our last 27 crowd pleaser teaser tier package plays on that website. We're also 3-1 in our last 4 extra daily pick tier package plays on that site as well. We do daily premium sports picks on that website beginning at just $1.99 through the end of the month. We also have a bunch of different memberships, tiers, and packages that you can subscribe to. Currently, we have well over 650 members signed up and active on that page right now. Now, you might be wondering, why would all those folks sign up to receive Patreon picks where they can get them for free here on YouTube? And that's certainly a great thought, a great concern. But there is a big problem with me handicapping every single game on the board, side and total. And the problem is this: if you were to bet every single game on the board that I put out here on YouTube, side and total, you are guaranteeing yourself failure. No, you're not mishearing me. It's not a great formula for success. If you're going to bet every single game that's on the slate with your hard-earned money, it's not a winning formula for success. As a matter of fact, it's a recipe for disaster. The books are way too smart. They're way too sharp. They have a lot more money than you and I do to be able to absorb that kind of action. And most important, guys, the math becomes aggressively against you the more and more games you play like that. So what I do on Patreon is I make life a lot easier for you. I break it down and focus in on just 3 to 4 premium selections per day. They are high percentage picks, games that I personally have action on. And I'll tell you this much, my current Patreon record is a whole lot better than it is here on YouTube, handicapping every single game on the slate, side and total. So if you want to check out my current Patreon record, you can do that for free right now. All you have to do is click the link in the description section below. The link is also located in the comments section below as well, and that is patreon.com/Brock page. And of course, guys, without any further ado, let's go ahead and dive back into some more free lines and personalines right here on YouTube in the International Setka Cup Table Tennis League. And as always, all starts are Eastern Standard Time. All right, our next matchup that we have for you in the Setka Cup, it is going to be Vlad Gorelov taking on Valentin Polusmiak in a 1:35 start time. Now, Polusmiak is 4-1 straight up in his last 5 victories. And, he's beaten the likes of Yevgeny and Bazin during that stretch. Now, Gorelov on the other side has dropped 3 out of his last 4, with 2 of those defeats coming in convincing fashion. Gotta fade Gorelov in this spot here. Give me Valentin Polusmiak winning this one outright for some money line cash. All right, next contest I have for you, it is going to be Kornienko facing off against Mike Moshiach in a 2 o'clock Eastern start time. Moshiach is actually really playing well as of late, winning 5 out of his last 6, including shutout victories in 2 out of those matchups. Kornienko on the other side is on a 6-match losing streak, while also dropping 7 out of his last 8. I got to give the edge to Moshiach in this spot here. Give me Mike Moshiach getting the job done in that spot. All right, next contest, it is going to be Fedor Bazin squaring off against Ivanov Yevgeny in a 205 showdown. Yevgeny is a just 2-4 in his last 6, with shutout losses in 2 out of those 4 defeats. Bazin, on the other side, has garnered himself marquee wins against the likes of Gorelov, Paracheko, and Yevgeny within his last handful of contests. Got to give the edge to Bazin in this spot here. Give me Fedor Bazin winning this one outright for some moneyline cash. All right, next contest, it is going to be Anatole Leftshin versus Vlad Verona, 2:30 Eastern start time. Vlad is really playing well lately, winner of his last 5 straight matchups. He's also shut out his opponent twice within those 5 victories. Leftshin on the other side really can't make a knock on him on the other side either. Although he did lose, his last 2 losses did come at the hands of Vlad Veronikov. So I got to give the slight advantage to Vlad, although this should be a very entertaining matchup. Give me Vlad Veronikov winning that one in a close one. All right, next contest, it is going to be Andrei Paracheko taking on Vladislav Gorelov in a 235 face-off. Vlad has dropped 3 out of his last 4 with losses, coming at the hands of Bazin, Hertzai, and Sabota. Meanwhile, 2 out of Paracheko's last 4 victories on the other side came in dominating fashion, 3-0. Should be a fun matchup here. I'm going to give the slight edge to Andrei in this spot here. Give me Andrei Paracheko winning that one straight up in a close one. All right, next battle. It is going to be Nick Kornienko versus Vlad Veronikov, 3 o'clock Eastern start time. Vlad's won his last 5 straight, with victories against the likes of Leftshin, Napolikov, and Boyko during that span of contests. Kornienko, on the other side, really struggling as of late, like I insinuated earlier, losing his last 6 straight matches. I got to lean Veronikov in this spot here. Give me Vlad Veronikov winning that one straight up. Next contest, it is going to be Kirili Ichenko taking on Ivanov Yevgeny, 3:05 start time. Yevgeny's dropped 4 out of his last 6, while also being shut out in 2 out of those 4 losses. Ichenko, on the other side, has played very well recently, winning 3 out of his last 4, including victories against Paracheko, Obraskov, and Sabota. I like Kirili in this spot here. Give me Kirili Ichenko winning this one outright in a surprisingly close matchup. Next contest, it is going to be Anatole Leftshin taking on Mike Moshiach, 3:30 Eastern start time. Like I said earlier, Mike's playing really well right now, winning 5 out of his last 6. He also beat Kilyakin, Bokoski, and Ivashkin during that stretch. Leftshin on the other side playing at a very high level himself, although he lost his last match in humiliating fashion, 3-0 at the hands of Vlad Veronikov. That said, guys, this should be a really, really good matchup. Keep your eyes on this one. I'm going to lean Mike Moshiach winning that one outright in a barn burner. All right, I'm going to slide to my next and final matchup for the show. It is going to be Valentin Polusmiak taking on Fedor Bazin, 3:35 p.m. start time. Bazin's dropped 3 out of his last 4 and 5 out of his last 8 as well. Polusmiak on the other side is 4-1 straight up in his last 5, with victories against the likes of Yevgeny and Bazin during that stretch. This is another one that should be highly competitive. That said, I'm going to give the slight edge to Valentin. Give me Valentin Polusmiak winning that one outright for some moneyline cash. All right, let's go ahead and dive into some shout-outs. Once again, brought to you by patreon.com/BrockPage. Shout out to Mark Baldwin, Roy Munson, Griff HD, Terry X, I am Philippos, Santiago Mesa, Stephen Lewis, Stephen Martinez, Shady McQueen, Sandbox Mafia, Kiwi NZ, and last but certainly not least, got to give a shout out to Daniel King. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. Once again, don't forget to check me out on patreon.com/BrockPage, where once again, like I told you earlier, we do daily premium sports picks on that website beginning at just $1.99 through the end of the month. We'll bill you the day you sign up and then the first of every month following that. And like I said earlier, we currently have over 650 members active and signed up on that site right now. But most importantly, guys, I got to thank you for joining me right here on YouTube. I really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. Happy Friday to you. Best of luck to you. And I look forward to seeing you later on today on my website at patreon.com/BrockPage.